Star performer right now. We have a video. We'll pick the video because I'm sure we have a lot to say. Like we have so much to say. So we'll definitely take the video, and then when we come back, we'll spill all the tea.
Are you ready? Ghana Muntie, Ghana Muntie, Ghana Muntie.
Oh my God, your dexterity with the drums. I don't have words. I can only say you were simply mesmerizing tonight.
Wow! So far, to me, you are the best.
Honestly, the dexterity of the drums and the fluidity of your feet. Hey! As you said, that's just, when she said that, I was like, oh my God. That was a beautiful performance from start to finish.
Yeah.
Like I didn't think, so when she was performing, I noticed the gentleman that was supposed to be on the drum that she was on, he was sitting in the back. And he kept looking at her, I was like,
now why is he here?
what's going on? I'm sure he knew she was going to do that, but
Yeah.
he didn't see it coming.
Yeah.
Because her energy, the way she was still smiling. He's the one down there. I don't even see him in the right. He was just.
Look at him.
My white man.
It was just so wholesome, because she was still smiling. Her energy was still on. She didn't forget what she was doing. She would still remember that she's giving a performance. And funny thing is, from week 1 till now, we've always been rooting for Kwatima one way or the other. We've been saying that, why didn't they nominate Kwatima? I think Kwatima should have been nominated. I think she should have been nominated. And then finally, she wins the star performer on the night. And I think that was a beautiful performance. What do you have to say about it, Nene?
I like it. I like her performance. And the fact that she's able to drum, because, listening to the other people, the drumming has to coordinate with the other people who are also drumming.
Confused.
You understand?
No.
And she was using 2 hands. So the left, the right.
And I can drum.
No, not like Fatima.
No, which drum? Are you talking about the table one? Now
No, they won't use the sticks. And
So
then
what she was doing, you can do
So
the same.
do you
like
drum
my
to
region, I
entertain
can
or
do-
you drum to communicate?
To communicate.
What do you communicate?
I remember in school, I think my primary school or something, when they were calling for assembly, you don't use the bell, use the
Using the
drum.
drum.
Yes.
So that is where you found your drumming
Yes.
skills. Oh, my dear.
But the girl
My
was good.
dear. My dear. That's not what you're talking about.
So she did so well for me. I watched them like, even me, the gentleman, I'm not sure I can even take a year to learn this. Trust me, I'm not even kidding. Because moving my left hand and my right hand is a challenge. You see the Jai.
And it has a rhythm to it.
You understand? And she's coordinating with other people.
You mess up.
Like she was just,
And
so
she was
beautiful
moving
to
her
see.
body, looking at the other people, communicating with them.
She knows what she's about.
With everything that she's wearing, it wasn't weighing her.
And she calls them.
So-
And even when she was about to leave,
If
she was still drumming.
If she had learned this thing at the latter part, it would have been so evident.
Yes.
This shows she really knows it.
It's something that she's done over time.
So look at how she holds her kente. The kente, even
how she took it off.
Yes, you understand.
Yeah.
Even some grown-up men don't even know how to wear it. So a lady wears
So,
it. She
Ajua, do
knows-
you think we should blame our parents or guidance for not knowing some of these things?
I don't think we should blame them because funny thing is, if you ask them, they'll tell you.
If you want to know.
If you really want to know and you go and ask them, they'll tell you.
But
It's
if
just
you come from a home
it's
where your
one thing-
parents don't also know, and you also still don't stay with your grandparents.
You have grandparents. anyway.
Okay. Imagine you're a Voltarian, you're born in Accra. How are you going to learn these things?
No.
That you go to school every time and then you have people from different
Yeah.
cultures, Sometimes I feel when you're born there or when the training you're giving, you get to see these things often.
But Mel, there are
Because-
people abroad who speak proper and impeccable Chi.
Yes. Yes.
So that's not justification.
So the environment, yes, does contribute, but I'm saying like if it's in you and it's something that you want to learn, you can always go back. There's always that one family member that's left in your hometown.
Yeah.
Trust me. If your great grandfather and your great grandmother, when you go there is some Ebusia Penny's daughter somewhere
and
that knows your family.
there is a certain man in the village who has heard about you or was
Yes.
there when you were giving
and
birth,
holds
he
all
wants to,
the
like,
all
you understand,
the
knows everything.
the traditions. So if you really want to know and you really want to
Go
find out,
back
because
to
I'm sure
Buta
most of
and
these
everything.
ladies, most of them grew up in Accra.
Yeah, I'm
But
sure.
maybe the kind of family that they've had, like I said, maybe they have those kind of people. They have a lot of people out there that are helping them. Even some of them, they're
And Mel,
trainers.
listen, if you want to come for GMB, you should be preparing towards it a year or two before. So you know that this is the trend. When you
Yes.
come, you have music and dance. This is what you have to do. So
Yeah.
if you fully do your research well, you know that you definitely be doing something. So you have to learn towards
Yeah.
it.
And and it's very evident, like we said, for Cartimer's own. If she learnt it over the week, we would have
known.
seen it.
Yeah.
You know, so there are certain things that you need to know from inside. Because even if the judges ask you a question, just to get clarity, and you don't know anything, all you know is the scripts that you've come to present. What are you going to do?
Yeah,
you found
that
one thing.
makes sense.
So you can't just wake up one morning and say, I'm coming for Ghana's Most Beautiful. You need to be sure that you have that background, you know, you have that support there. That if you want to be
Competing
sure of
with so
something.
many people who come for auditions.
Yes.
What makes
And
you stand
I've
out?
noticed that over the years, I would always choose GMB over other pageants because you want to see culture here.
As far as for GMB with culture, hands up. Like
It's not like
It's
other
very
ones that-
detailed.
And I
because-
think we are not just trying to pull down any other pageant, but GMB gives you the value. So I've got people who reach out to me, they'll be like, I want to go for a beauty pageant. I'm like, where do you want to go to? They mention, I'm like, so what do you gain after that pageant? Because, you know, GMB gives you that mileage, gives you that value. After GMB, you can become somebody, just straightforward, just by putting your mind to it.
Even if you
finding
don't
a
win.
niche, even if you don't win.
Yeah.
Because I know people who don't want GMB.
Yeah.
And
They
that
do
comes to
so
the people
well.
who are evicted. Eviction doesn't mean that's the end of your life. You can
please tell
also
them.
become great.
Help me tell them.
Of course, you can find a niche
And
for
even
yourself.
the auditions. I remember after the auditions, one lady, I think she was like 20. So she came out and she was like, Miniman, come on, bomb me age. So I heard this, I was like, you relax. What's not about your age at all?
Nothing about it. It has nothing to do with your age. Listen, because listen, there's a wide age range. You know, there are people that are older, there are people that are younger, and it's okay. It's how you present yourself.
Yeah,
There's a
that's true.
21-year-old that speaks like a 25-year-old
Branding
or a
is very
26.
key in everything.
Exactly.